Is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Carters.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Carter, it looks like you brought this case, so what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support toward my ex-wife here. She is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over 200 grand a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support at all, and it's a struggle for me right now.
All right, guys, buckle up, because this courtroom showdown flips every expectation you have about child support. We've got a father making only $35,000 a year, a mother earning nearly $150,000, and somehow, he's the one paying. The tension builds instantly as the judge enters, calm but commanding, setting the stage for what's about to become a moral reality check. You can feel the imbalance from the start, like a storm waiting to break. The father's tone is humble, the mother's confident, but soon those roles begin to shift. What looks like a simple financial case quickly turns into a question of fairness, parenting, and truth.
I'm a retired U.S. veteran, and it's just a struggle with my two boys.
Okay. Ma'am?
Yes. Well,
Why do you agree with everything that he's saying?
no, I do not.
Okay, so what is
If
going
he
on?
stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor. I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Paying child support in this case.
And I have custody of my boys.
He's paying child support. It looks like you guys split custody. So it says Sunday through 1 week with one parent, and then Sunday.
Well,
through
here's the
next
thing,
week.
Your Honor. She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for the little
Lies.
over 7 weeks straight.
What-
She has
ma'am,
not seen her
ma'am,
kids in
ma'am,
7
sir.
weeks.
Here, the father explains his situation with quiet frustration. He's struggling to keep up, raising his two boys while his ex-wife lives comfortably. But the mother doesn't hold back. Her first jab? Accusing him of wasting money at casinos. Classic deflection. And just like that, the courtroom energy changes. The judge doesn't let it slide. Her tone sharpens, reminding the mother that disrespect won't be tolerated. This early exchange sets the tone, one parent defending, one attacking, and a judge clearly reading between the lines. The audience can already sense where the truth might lean, but the legal picture is still forming.
When I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? He will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now you may continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her boys in 7 weeks.
Seven. The children are with him 7 weeks straight. That means his expenses are increasing. And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000 as, what is it? Where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm.
Okay.
As the father reveals he's had the kids 7 straight weeks, the courtroom goes silent. That detail, 7 weeks without the mother even seeing her boys, hits like a hammer. The judge pauses, processes, and you can see the calculation in her eyes. Legally, that's significant. If custody time isn't balanced, neither are expenses, and that could change the entire child support equation. The father stays composed, but his voice cracks slightly under pressure, showing the weight of doing it all alone. The mother tries to justify her absence with training, but by now, the tone has shifted. Excuses aren't landing anymore.
And we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great.
So I can-
No one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you make about $125,000 at your main job, and then an additional $25,000 doing Herbalife on the side. So that amounts to about $150,000 a year. This man only makes $35,000, and you think he should still be paying child support and he has the children more than you? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm just letting you know that.
I don't need to know what you're letting me know.
Now the judge dives into the real numbers, and the contrast is brutal. The father earns $35,000, while the mother brings in $150,000 between her dental career and Herbalife side business. When asked if she believes he should still pay child support, her hesitation says it all. The judge's voice hardens. So, you're asking me to make him keep paying while you earn 5 times his income? The courtroom air tightens. This isn't about favoritism, it's about logic. Watching her confidence falter is telling. She's realizing this isn't her usual power dynamic. Suddenly, money doesn't equal moral ground.
I need for you to answer my question. Is that what you're asking me to do? Allow this man to keep paying child support and you're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
I pay for the boys' private school. They have private piano lessons. I pay for I pay their
Excuse me, Your
health
Honor.
insurance.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Both of my boys are on scholarship.
Okay, that's beside the point here. Ma'am, you guys have a split custody arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay child support. But with the earning...
The judge presses further, and the mother shifts tactics. She starts listing private schools, piano lessons, and overseas trips. It's her attempt to justify higher spending, but the judge cuts through it with calm precision. "Excuse me, ma'am," she says, "both of your boys are on scholarship." That's the mic drop moment. The courtroom energy dips into awkward silence. It's one of those raw reality checks where you see privilege being stripped bare. This isn't about who gives more money. It's about who gives more time, stability, and effort. And right now, the scales are clearly tilting toward the father.
Differences. $35,000 a year, $150,000 a year. Sir, what type of things are you able to afford to do with your boys? And taking into account your bills and everything like that.
After bills and everything is taken care of, after my boys are luckily give them some clothes that they need to go outside and play at the park. Maybe Six Flags every now and again.
Okay, ma'am, what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
As much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know what? See, you're playing games. She done with the boys.
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on
I've never been to
Disney
Paris.
cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy. And
This next exchange is powerful. The judge asks both parents what they do with their boys. The father's answer is simple: parks, playing outside, a Six Flags trip here and there. Then the mother jumps in: Paris, Disney cruises, overseas vacations. The difference is staggering. But what the judge sees isn't luxury, it's disconnect. She's measuring involvement, not expenses. Family law doesn't care about brand names. It cares about presence. The father's version of parenting is grounded and real, while hers sounds distant and curated. It's a subtle but crucial legal point wrapped in emotional truth.
whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making $150,000
And she just
a
looked
year,
up
right?
on the job, Your Honor, so just to be
And this
quite
is
honest.
considering he's living in my $350,000 house that he doesn't pay any type of mortgage at all whatsoever.
You have a $350,000, ma'am.
He lives in the $350,000.
He lives in it, but you
house,
own
Your
it, right?
Honor.
You own it. You
And
have
he
all
doesn't
of
pay
this
any-
money. Been with him for 7 weeks, ma'am.
Because
at a
I
time.
was doing training so I can continue to send them to the private schools that they attend
Well,
and
On
have
a
the best
scholarship.
and the finest
On a
things.
scholarship.
That's great. But you know what? That's why you come to court, so I can resolve these issues, right? So let me tell you what we're about to do. $150,000 a year.
The mother tries to regain footing, pointing out that the father lives rent-free in her $350,000 home. But instead of hurting him, that statement only exposes the imbalance further. He's caring for the kids daily while living under her roof, yet she still argues he owes her. The judge doesn't even blink. She sees the contradiction instantly. You can sense her silent judgment. When one parent's pride becomes more important than practicality, the court steps in. This isn't about financial comfort anymore. It's about fairness. And right now, her own words are digging her deeper.
I have your gross at $12,500, How many children do you have, ma'am?
2.
2, okay. Net at 9,000. Okay, based on, okay. And
Oh,
then
I
you
do
make-
take care of my sister's 3 children as well.
When did this start?
Wait.
6 months ago.
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
Our sons belong to him and I, but I have 3
Okay.
of my sister's children that I
I'm
take
just
care
saying,
of.
I'm just saying
Well,
to
let
be
me
fair.
let you know how this goes, okay? Anybody else's kid in this case, understood? So you have 2 children that are involved in this case we're here about, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is offset the child support based on the amount of money that you make.
Then comes the legal reset. The judge starts calculating support, speaking firmly but respectfully. $150,000 a year, she says. 2 children. You can feel the math slicing through excuses. The mother tries to divert, mentioning she supports her sister's 3 kids too, but the judge shuts it down instantly. Anyone else's children are not part of this case. That's a masterclass in courtroom control. No distractions, no emotional manipulation, just pure, factual law. It's the kind of moment that reminds everyone, justice isn't emotional, it's structured, and this judge is steering it like a pro.
You understand that? Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Because you're giving me this look like you're confused on what's going on here. Okay, so based on this, I did an offset and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month on the first of each month, and those payments are going to be allocated to Mr. Carter. Ma'am, it's not fair to your dad's house. They're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job. That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children, they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with dad. Did you ever stop to make the...
The judgment drops. The mother will now pay $1,456 a month in child support. The father stays silent, absorbing what just happened, while the mother's expression freezes. But the judge's tone softens. She explains this isn't punishment, it's balance. She reminds both parents that kids deserve equality between homes. It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with dad, she says, her voice measured but emotional. That's the heart of this ruling. It's about the children's experience, not ego or income. A rare, grounded decision in a system often tilted the other way.
Make it, ask your kids how they feel about that. It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with dad.
Your
And he only
Honor,
makes $35,000 a year.
Your Honor, I understand, but when I was out getting education,
Okay, well,
Nothing
you
to do
know
with
what?
nothing.
You know what? You guys need to be in a different court for that. That has nothing to do with me. Anything else pertaining to these children and the money's here.
No, Your
Anything
Honor.
else?
No, Your Honor.
No.
Anything
Honor.
else from you?
No, Your
Okay,
Honor.
thank you. You all may be excused.
And as the case wraps, the mother takes one final jab about the father's past, but the judge immediately shuts it down. That has nothing to do with me. The authority in her tone seals the lesson. This wasn't a battle of gender or wealth. It was a mirror of priorities. A veteran father who stayed consistent, and a high-earning mother reminded that success doesn't replace presence. In the end, fairness wins quietly but powerfully. If this courtroom moment hit you as hard as it did us, drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more real-life justice that doesn't always go the way you expect.